guys? Welcome to another episode of Pure Anime Recap. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new videos. And don't forget to hit the like button and leave your thoughts in the comments. Alright, today we're diving into episode 9 of Chillin in Another World with level 2 super cheat powers. This anime is absolutely amazing, and if you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it. Let's get into the recap. The episode kicks off with an awesome meal scene. Flio and his friends are enjoying a delicious feast prepared by Rice. Everyone is praising Rice's cooking skills, and the food looks so good it'll make your mouth water. Rice shares stories about his cooking classes and how he learned to make this meal. These warm and cozy moments really set a great vibe and show how close these characters are. Then, something interesting happens. One of Flio's usually quiet friends cracks a funny joke, making everyone burst into laughter. These little moments really add depth to the characters and their relationships, showing how close-knit and friendly they are. You can really see how they communicate and enjoy each other's company. Rice uses these friendly jokes to ease the tension and create a more relaxed atmosphere. But things quickly take a turn. Princess Elizabeth shows up to apologize to Flio for the past mistakes of the king. She asks Flio for help and gives him a magical tool that shows the position of the Claylord army. Elizabeth explains that the Dark Army is about to attack, and they don't have enough forces to defend. This is where the tension ramps up. Rice is strongly against this request and tries to convince Flio not to get involved. The conversation between Flio and Rice is really engaging. Flio wants to help the people, but Rice is worried that this decision could put Flio in danger. Flio reassures Rice that he doesn't want to go to war. He just wants to protect the people. This decision really shows how much Flio cares about others and how compassionate he is. These discussions highlight the differences between these two characters and how they can work together to achieve a common goal. Rice tries to show Flio how concerned he is and asks him to be more cautious. Next, a huge battle with the Dark Army ensues. Flio and Rice fight together to defend the people and manage to defeat the enemies. The battle scenes are super exciting and showcase how strong and determined Flio and Rice are. These fights, with their magical powers and Flio's incredible abilities, are really a sight to behold. We get to see how these two characters work together and use their skills to achieve their goal. Flio fights with all his might, showing just how brave and resolute he is. Meanwhile, there's a side story about two other characters trying to escape their pursuers. They're exhausted and hungry, but still fighting to survive. This part is really interesting and adds variety to the main story. These two characters face many challenges and must use their wits and abilities to find a way out. This side story shows us how these characters work together and support each other to stay alive. In tough moments, they rely on each other and use their strengths and intelligence to survive. During these battles, we meet new characters, each with their own intriguing stories. These new characters add depth and breadth to the anime's world and make us even more invested in it. One of these characters is a powerful wizard who helps Flio and his friends defeat the Dark Army. This wizard uses incredible powers, playing a crucial role in the battle and showing Flio how to make the best use of his abilities. The wizard shares his story, giving us more insight into his background and goals. He's a mysterious character with special powers who helps Flio overcome his enemies. In the end, Flio decides to fight with all his might to create a better world. He wants to build a world where his children can live happily together, regardless of being human or demon. This goal is truly inspiring and shows how much Flio thinks about the future. The final scenes of this episode are filled with emotions and hope for the future. Flio, with strong motivation and determination, decides to fight with all his power to achieve this goal and not hold back. These last moments of the episode are really emotional and inspiring, showing us how determined Flio is to reach his goals. All right, friends, this episode was packed with exciting moments, drama, and action scenes. I hope you enjoyed today's recap. But that's not all. This episode has tons of other interesting details. One of them is the relationship between Flio and Rice. In this episode, we see more than ever how much they care about each other and how they try to protect each other. Rice is really worried about Flio and doesn't want to see him in danger. On the other hand, Flio can't stand by and do nothing while people are in need, wanting to use his powers to help them. This conflict between feelings and duty really makes the story more compelling and gives the characters more depth. Another highlight is the new magical powers Flio uses in this episode. These powers show how much Flio has progressed and what new abilities he has gained. These powers are truly impressive and demonstrate that Flio can handle even bigger and tougher threats. Also, there's an emotional scene where Flio and Rice talk about the future. This scene is really touching and shows how close they are and how they strive for a better future. These moments add depth to the story and show us that these characters are not just powerful fighters, but also individuals with their own emotions and dreams. The final battle scene with the Dark Army is truly spectacular. Flio and his friends fight with all their might, showing just how strong and determined they are. These battles are full of action and excitement, showing how ready these characters are to fight for what they believe in. In conclusion, this episode was full of exciting, emotional, and action-packed moments. I hope you enjoyed today's recap. Make sure to leave your comments and don't forget to like the video. Until the next episode, goodbye.